What's going on YouTube? My name is Levi, aka Leg. Spider-Man and Pokemon are two of the most inspiring properties in my life. I've loved both for as long as I can remember, and Across the Spider-Verse is blowing the internet's collective mind right now. The animation, the characters, the music, but most importantly, all the spider people. There are literally hundreds of spider people in this movie, each one with their own unique origin. This movie and the original back in 2018 have led to a host of spider sonas across the internet, which is so cool to see. I love drawing Spider-Man, but it led me to asking a specific question. What if Spider-Man was in the Pokemon world? Obviously, there are spider Pokemon that would make great inspiration, but in my opinion, it's kind of less interesting. So, what if we had spider sonas based on non-spider Pokemon? In fact, let's take that one step further. That's right, baby, I'm talking clickbait. We gotta get those views, gotta get that YouTube money. So in this video, I'll be making spider sonas based on the favorite Pokemon of famous YouTubers. Not only that, we're gonna go into the lore of each of these Spider-Mons and talk about what makes them unique compared to other spider people. With that out of the way, let's get into it. Okay, let's do this one more time. I wanted to start from the beginning of my YouTube watching career and pick a favorite Pokemon of two of the first Pokemon YouTubers I ever started watching. TrueGreen7 and M&J TV. If you don't know who they are, their favorite Pokemon is Sceptile. I decided to choose Sceptile because Sceptile is pretty easy to translate into Spider-Man. There's actually quite a few scenes in the anime that are very Spider-Man reminiscent. Climbs walls, climbs trees, you know the drill. As for the design, like with Mega Sceptile, it has ferns on its chest vaguely in the shape of a spider-esque logo. I'd imagine this Spider-Man mainly defends Fortree City, so the green helps him camouflage in the forest, but the mask mimics Sceptile's head crest thing and is actually made of a harder material so that he's not getting constantly smacked in the face by tree branches. Of course, it has blades to mimic Sceptile's blades, taking inspiration from 2099's suit, fern web shooters, which double as pokey weapons, and of course we have to incorporate the orbs on Sceptile's back, which are now spider gadgets, you know, web grenades, things like that. It's a pretty simple design. Sceptile's a pretty simple Pokemon for the most part, doesn't really get that complex aside from the tail, which we can't really give Spider-Man a tail, so you know. I'm pretty satisfied with how it turned out, and I hope Ron and Mikey think the same. Next up, we have a YouTuber that has been clickbaited more by the Pokemon community than literally anybody, Jaden Animations. So I'm actually not 100% sure what Jaden's favorite Pokemon is, but I think it's Blaziken. I feel like Blaziken is a safe assumption based on this. Anyway, Blaziken, you'd think it'd be another Hoenn Spidey, right? And I could maybe see this Spidey hanging around Mount Chimney, but any anime enjoyers know that there was actually a Blaziken-based superhero in Lumio City. I think that's awesome, and since Mega Blaziken was introduced in Gen 6, we're gonna roll with it. Blaziken's design really screams Scarlet Spider to me. The hoodie is where we put Blaziken's head plumage and help break up its design a lot. Like Blaziken, this Spidey relies on hand-to-hand combat a lot. I'm talking powerful kicks, powerful punches, and web shooters connected to the blazing cuffs to cause some crazy damage and combat any potential symbiotes. Probably no black suit Spidey for this guy. I made the gloves a lot more pronounced in this design, not only to reference Blaziken, but because I imagine that there's extra web fluid, extra lighter fluid to fuel the cuffs. This Spidey is not running out of fluids anytime soon. I think of all the suits I made for this video, this is probably one of my favorites, but I'd love to hear from you guys. Let me know which of the suits I designed today are your favorite and why. Third on the list, we're paying homage to one of my favorite YouTubers, Moxie2D. Now, Moxie's favorite Pokemon is Charizard, but there's one Pokemon his fans associate him with most, Lopunny. So, Lopunny Spider Sona, let's do it. Lopunny, obviously, femme fatale. We're taking some obvious inspiration from Spider-Gwen here. Like Blaziken, we use the hood to make the ears an easier inclusion to the design, and the web pattern exists on the cream-colored part of the ears and inside the hood. This Spider-Woman is definitely in Hearthome City. Home of Amity Square and super contests, Lopunny and Baniri feel like the face of the city. As such, this Spidey is much more theatrical. While some Spideys prefer to operate by themselves, this Spidey definitely has brand deals, promoting contests and busting crime with flair. The ears are there because obviously, but I like to imagine that they have gadgets stored inside. Maybe even housing extra web shooters so that she can have omnidirectional web slinging, kinda similar to Attack on Titan. I gave her irises because I think it adds to the intimidation of the design and makes Moxie more likely to want it to step on. Alright, one more design, and who else could I do than the Nuzlocke king, best Nuzlocker in the world, and inspiration to hardcore Nuzlockers everywhere, Jacob Alpharad. Thankfully, Jacob's told us his favorite Pokemon. It's Absol. I absolutely love Alpharad's content, so I hope he likes what I've done with this design. So this Spider-Man has enhanced spider sense, to the point of nearly being able to see into the future. I was brainstorming the origin, and I imagine while facing off against Team Aqua and Magma at Mount Pyre, a trainer and his Absol are brought to the brink of death. In a last-ditch effort, the trainer takes the red and blue orb and their primal power surges through him as he aims to protect them. This causes a link with his Absol, similar to Battle Bond with Astra Ninja, where the trainer and his Absol share senses. The trainer gains Danger Sense, increased strength and speed, and the ability to climb walls due to having claw-like hands, again similar to Spider-Man 2099. Unlike 2099, he does have an overpowered spider sense, similar to how Absol can sense impending danger. As to why the Spider-Man can do more than just sense danger, not only can Absol sense danger, but it knows where it's going to strike, implying that it has that Future Sight ability. Not only that, it can actually learn the move Future Sight. From this moment forward, the trainer becomes champion, using this sort of cheat code to sense what his opponent's going to go for, and he and his Absol become defenders of the Hoenn region. The spider logo on his chest is used in combination with the shape of Absol's crescent-shaped horn and also the shape of the third eye. And of course, this Spider-Man would look nothing like Absol without having a horn of his own to help increase his danger sense. This is definitely my favorite suit I made for this video, and I hope it's yours too. This whole video was so much fun to do. I hope you enjoyed it. My goal is to post every Saturday, so if you want to see more art content, subscribe for more. I'm just getting started and have some fun ideas planned, so I hope you're ready for it. With that said, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you'd like to see next. Any other Poketubers you might want me to do this for? Let me know in the comments. My name is Levi, aka Leg, and I'll catch you guys next time.
That's cute as fuck. This is a good one. This is actually really good. Holy crap, I feel like I drew this. I tried to recreate it in your style. There you go. Wait, is that Levi? It's freaking Levi. Everyone go follow Levi. Holy crap.